Welcome or welcome back, everybody. Today we've got a doozy for you. We're going to be reviewing these 3 bags, and then I'm going to show you how I use them all, pack them up for flying with a toddler. So let's get right into it. We'll review these bags right away. Bagsmart sent these to me to review, so I'm very thankful to them for that. We'll review these bags right away, and then we'll pack them up and show you everything that I'm going to put in them. Okay, let's start with the parent combination. I'll put links to all of this stuff down below in case you want to pick it up. Bagsmart gave me a deal for you guys, so that's great. And if you use those links, it helps out my channel. First thing is this fanny pack. It's this nice kind of padded material, this crinkle nylon. Big, nice zipper right here. We'll go all around it. So it's got a good pull, and then you have like this front little pocket. Decent size there. On the inside, we've got a good amount of space, honestly. Oh, and a fuzz. And then some organization here. We have desiccant. We have 2 elastic kind of stretchy mesh pockets so you can see what's in them, which is great. Again, this is pretty big. And then in the back here, we have a hanger, which is really nice if you need to take this off real quick and hang it somewhere. Boom, you got this little loop. It also helps you to grab it out of a bag too. And then nice pull on this, and a nice pocket back here where you can put, things you need to keep close to you. So it's really nice. This is a water resistant material. These zippers are not SBS. So that's pretty good. All in all, this thing looks great. I'll put the official name of this in the screen right now so you can see what it is. So as a parent, we're going to grab one of these, and then this is their diaper bag. I'll put the official name of it right here so you can see that. I highly recommend using diaper bags as carry-on personal item bags, whether you have a child in diapers or not. I think the organization can't be beat. The extras that you usually get with them is great, and they're usually pretty tough and water resistant too. So let's look at this diaper bag. It is the big enough to be, or it is within dimensions for most personal item things for airplane travel. So that's already a good start. We've got this same kind of water resistant material here, a nice big pocket here. There's my whole hand fits in that. Then we have here, again, these same nice zipper pulls on these zippers, easy to grab. Then we have some insulated pockets right there that you could use if you have a kid that uses a bottle, or you have a, non-insulated sippy cup or something like that. You can put that right there. This is a nice big pocket too, and it's gusseted. I don't know if you can see that. Then on either side here, there's a nice big water bottle pocket. I love an exterior water bottle pocket on bags. And there's a little bit of elastic there. That's really big too. Then we'll go to the back, and you have this nice hidden zipper pocket here. It's padded on the back with this breathable mesh so you don't get like super sweaty back, which is gross. Got this nice slip pocket back in here that goes, it goes a full length of the bag. Zip it back up. Back here, I thought these were load lifters. They are not. What they're for is to attach to the handle of a stroller. So that's nice. You don't have that extra stroller handle situation. You can just loop it right on there, which is good because there's no luggage pass-through back here, but you could use this and attach it to carry on if you wanted to. Here, we have these 2 nice, really padded, squishy handles for like grab handles on the top. And you can snap those together. This other side here has, that is not a water bottle pocket. That is for wipies. Nice. So you slide your wipies case in there, or even just a package of wipies, and you can, pull them out through here, which is pretty slick. Okay. Oh, and there's another pocket here on the front. I missed that one. That's nice. That goes down. Oh, that's like a half. That goes down to about here on the back. That's a good quick grab pocket too. And then one of the extras, like I said, diaper bags usually come with extras. So one of the extras that it comes with, and it got a little squished in transit, is this little, hold please, this little passy pod. She doesn't look good now, but I guarantee if you pack it up, it'll be just fine. So you could put a pacifier in there. In my family, we call them a chooch. You could put a pacifier in there to keep it clean. It's wipeable on the inside, which is pretty cool. If you don't have a pacifier, you know, earbuds, any tiny little things you want to keep track of. And that clips to the outside there, like that. That's really cool. And this has one of those big O-ring zipper pulls on it too, which is nice for just grabbing. And then let's get into the big of the bag. So two other things that this bag comes with, let's show the two other things beside the passy pod, is this really big bag that you could use to store clothes, change of clothes, whatever you need to kind of put in here. Just contains everything. That's nice. And then this wipeable changing mat, which again, that's really big too. That's a good size mat. If you don't have diaper change kids anymore, hang on to these, because these are great for if you're sitting, you know, like if you go to Disney and you're sitting on the sidewalk waiting for a parade or something like that, or any kind of situation where you're outside and you don't want to put your butt on the ground. These are great to have. Finally, let's get to the inside of this big old bag. So she's deep. It's nice and it's light colored on the inside so you can see in it. You've got some branding here. This front side doesn't have anything. This side has a nice stretchy elastic pocket there. And then, I don't know if you can see that, then there's two more pockets, like divided pockets. Right there. And again, those are kind of stretchy too. So that helps with organization, you know, whatever. I think you could definitely put a laptop in here if you wanted, but it's not super padded. You could still, maybe if you had a laptop case, you could put it in there and it would work great. Okay, let's go look at the toddler bag. And then lastly, they sent me this matching toddler bag, which is so cute, but also, like, you could use this as like a little purse backpack too, if you were a purse backpack kind of person, which I am. Anyway, let's look at this. I love the size of this. So one really important thing to note when you have a toddler and you want them to have their own bag, you want to make sure it's not too big and you want to make sure it's not overloaded, because one, if it's too big or overloaded, they're not going to carry it for very long and you're going to get stuck carrying it, which you very well could anyway, but the smaller it is and the less stuff you put in it, the more likely they are to carry it themselves. So we'll look around here and see what we see here. So here we have this little loop here with a little carabiner clipper, and that is for anything really, but where did I put that? That is for this pouch, this little pencil pouch that's included with it, which is, you know, adorable. So that is nice big chunky zipper here for them to grab. There's this inside. It's about that big. And then it has a secret little pocket here, which you could put, I'm not sure what in, but another stash pocket. There. Oop, clips onto there like that. And you can just use that to grab things. Sorry, those are jingling. But this is that same sort of water-resistant material, lightly padded, really nice little pencil pouch that comes with it. Then we have, again, big O-ring zipper pull, which is easy to grab. Front pocket that has a little bit of a gusset on it. Nice zipper pull here. These are SBS zippers too. Big chunky zipper. And then this pocket goes down to right about there. Okay. And we have a fairly good size water bottle pocket on that side. A padded back, nicely padded little straps. There's another, on this side, we've got the same thing, this water bottle pocket. I love this color too. And then inside, It's just again, light colored so you can see the inside. There's a little name tag identifier thing. If you wanted, you could slip a tracker back here pretty easily too, like an air tag or some other kind of tracker. And then it's got a nice stretchy, I would call it a tablet pocket back here. You're not fitting a laptop in there by any means. It's not big enough, nor would you want to, honestly. And then this nice nylon handle up on top too for grabbing. Let me show you how I pack for air travel with the toddler and what I pack for air travel with the toddler. Let's start with the parent bag. So let's start with the diaper bag. Okay, so this is everything I usually bring, nearly everything I bring for an adult using the gear method. If you want to see, if you'd like to see what that's all about, I've got a couple of different videos on that. I'll link them below. It goes a little more in depth into what everything is here. The difference with some of these is we're going to take some things out of this in-flight essentials kit and we're going to put it into our fanny pack, and then we're going to take some of our other essentials and also put them into the fanny pack so that we have quick access to them. I also have added some extra hand sanitizer because kids, and then this hero clip, which is really important. I'll talk about this a little bit later, but for right now, we'll just pack these things up. You can kind of see how I'm going to met them out between the two bags. Okay, first things first, we want our empty water bottle. I'm an Owala girl. We're an Owala family. So, that's in the wrong pouch. That's our wipes pouch. So we're going to put it over here like that. Oh, I forgot to mention that this bag has clips on it like this so that you can kind of undo it and get even farther, even wider into the bag. And then you just, when you've got it all zipped up, you snap it down like that, and it makes the top a little bit smaller. We're going to have some snacks for grown-up snacks, although the grown-up snacks are going to be snacks that the toddler can eat because, and in toddler I'm talking in the like 2 to 4 age range here. So has their own seat, may still be in a diaper, may not, kind of in that general range. So you want snacks that the toddler can eat because sometimes they're going to look at what you have and go, I want that. So you want to be able to say, yes, go ahead, have that. So we've got our snacks. We're going to take one of those snacks and we're going to pop it back here. And then this we're going to put in this bag, this front pocket here, so that it's easy to get to. If we want something else, we can just pull this out from under the seat. Okay. Then the next thing, E, is entertainment. So primary entertainment here is going to be your kid. You may spend the entire flight trying to entertain that kid. That's the way it goes sometimes. But just in case they pass out or something like that, let's pack a little entertainment for ourselves. So we're going to put phone, which you need anyway. This is my son's phone. It's a stand-in. And we're going to put AirPods, some kind of something like that. We're going to put the phone in the back pocket. And we're going to put our AirPods in the back pocket here. Now, the idea is, we're going to start with this. So the idea is you're wearing this when you're in the airport, running around, waiting for your flight to board. Right before your flight boards, you're going to take this off and put it in here. Then when you get everybody settled in their seat, you're going to take this out of here and put it on. So this is your in-flight essentials. You're going to have this right on your body, and it's your quick go-to for anything that you're going to need while you're in your flight. And also while you're running around the airport. Then we have, like I always say, analog and digital. So this is the Kindle. This is the crosswords that I like to do. And then this, make sure you have your books downloaded. You could even have books for kids on here. Probably in this bag, because we're going to pull this out too when we get settled in our flight. So we're going to put this in there. This guy we're going to put back here. It's almost a just-in-case situation. So we're going to put it back here in this back slidey pocket. There. Entertainment is covered. Okay, now we need amenities. So that is this guy. This is something I pack as an adult solo traveler, traveler with kids, in-flight in-flight amenities that I need. When I'm traveling, I will put this in my bag and then pull it out and put it in the seat back pocket or hang it from something. And then it's got everything I need during my flight in here. So we're going to pull that out too when we get out. If you want a more in-depth look at what's in here, I have a video for that I'll link down below. But in the meantime, this is what we're going to put. Are we going to pull anything out of here to put it in here? Oh, you know what we're going to pull out of here? Charger. Pull our emergency charger out of here. And we're going to put it in this back pocket. Just like that. Okay. Let's grab these wipies. And we're going to put those right back here. Now, we're also going to pack some for our little guy. We're going to pack a lot more than just this because we're going to need wipies everywhere. But our little toddler is going to have some of these too, and we're going to teach them good, plain hygiene. So you want these right good and ready to go. Okay. The rest of this stuff can all stay kind of stowed. Yeah, we're good there. We'll pack that last, though, because we want this on the top of our bag, along with our fanny pack. We're going to put, let's see, we'll put sunglasses in here, front pocket. Let's take this and hook it here so it's ready to go. Now, a note, I have TSA pre-check, so I don't have to separate my liquids, take them out of anything. They just go right through the scanner. If you don't, you're going to want to separate your liquids. But hey, if you're traveling with kids, I highly recommend getting TSA pre-check, even if you only travel once a year. It's like $80 and it's good for 5 years. I'm going to use one of these cases. Now, I bought, Bagsmart didn't send me these. I bought this myself. So let's load some stuff in here. Charging cords and block. This one's cool. Look at that. In here, as well as I think this emergency kit. If you want to see what's in here, you guessed it. There's a video on it. I'll link it down below. So we'll put these in here just so that they all stay together. Likely we won't need them, or hopefully we won't need them on the flight. If we do, you know where they are. They're protected from whatever mishaps we could have. This is kind of nice. And we'll pop this down at the bottom. Mini meds case. We want this with us. So we're going to put this, ditch that right in there. Okay, maybe we put it back here. Then some more requirements. So keys. You know what? We're going to put these in here because we really aren't going to need them, but we want to know where they are. We've got wallet. That you want to know where that is. We're going to put that back here. Phone, wallet, keys are there. AirPods. Actually, AirPods can go here. Plenty of them there. Okay. This is a travel documents thing. I've shown you this before. Passports, passport cards, identification. I print out copies of all my reservations. This is my little safe, basically, where I have a physical copy of all my reservations and numbers, you know, right down to if you can print out a boarding pass, you can put it in here. Everything you kind of need in case your phone goes kazoo. Also, don't forget if you're traveling with a child, it is a good idea to have a certified copy, not a photocopy, but a certified copy with a seal on it of their birth certificate. We have passport cards for our kids as well. It's really nice for traveling within the States. So all of that you're going to put in here. And this, hopefully, you won't need to get to it, but if you do, we're going to make that pretty accessible too. So we're going to put that. Will it fit in? Will it fit in one of these divider pockets? It sure might. Okay, and that does fit. We're going to pop that right in there. Good. Now let's talk about some things that we're going to add if we're traveling with a toddler. So push this out of the way. Now, one of the first things is you want a full change of clothes for toddler and parent. So to sort of make that a little bit smaller, you could use leggings or a dress. You want to make sure with kids you could use pajamas. Those tend to be a little bit smaller. Make sure you have socks, all of that for everybody. And then I just put it in this bag that came with this. We're going to unzip it a little, fold it over to let the air out, and then zip it up. And we can cram it at the bottom of the bag. Hopefully we're not going to need it. Okay, that's down in there. Put this in there too. Something else we're going to bring along is a hero clip. So we're going to clip that. Could clip it right here, but that gets a little unruly. We're going to clip that here. And what that's for is when and if your toddler decides they don't want to carry their backpack anymore, you can just clip it in right here. And now your load is a little heavier, but at least you're not carrying two separate bags. You're carrying one conjoined bag. I'm going to put my in-flight essentials pouch right here in this big front pocket. That way I can just pull it out and easily slip it back into at the end of my flight. So that's in there. Got this loaded. Let's see what else we need to get. That's kind of, diaper change pad. Okay, we're going to fold this up. Stick it in this back padded pocket here. That's why it's nice and padded still against our back. We're going to put in, think about as many diapers as you think you're going to need for your travel, and then either add one or multiply it by 1.5, and that'll give you a good amount of diapers where you should be safe. These are size 4s, by the way. And then your diaper wipes. Put that right in there. Zip that up. Nice. Now that, when you put it against your back, it looks kind of bulky, but as you're wearing it, it's going to compress and it's going to smush. And now we're going to pack all of our toddler stuff, and we're going to use the same method. We're going to use the gear method, but adjust it just a little bit for toddlers. So first thing we have is grub. So for toddlers, that means snacks. Let's look at these. So we want to have something for our kids to drink. Again, we're going to take these through security empty. Two different options I have that I really like. This first one is one of these Funtainer. You know, you see these everywhere and they come in all kinds of different styles. The one thing about these, they have a straw. Oh, that one isn't there. They have a straw. So when you get up in the air, you have to open it like this first to release the pressure. Otherwise, that straw is going to shoot whatever liquid is in here kind of all over. Ask me how I know. So you have to, if you're a person that can remember to do that, great. Otherwise, don't fill it till you get on the plane and you're up in the air. If your kid is a little bit younger and doesn't know how to use a straw, I really like these 360 cups. This one is stainless steel and insulated. They can drink from anywhere around here, and it comes with a nice little lid on there. So there's that. Then snacks are important. What you want, this is a nice little snack tower that I've had forever. You want to pack snacks that are not super sugary because you don't want, you know, a hyper toddler on the plane if you can help it. You want to pack ones that make the least amount of mess as possible and ones that are going to keep them happy, because a snacking toddler or a snacking child is not a mad child typically. So what I did, these little things unscrew, and then you can just give them like one at a time or set them in front of them. One at a time is usually the way I go. So I've got Teddy Grahams in here. Then I've got, in this one, I've got a little cutie, and then there's some blueberries down there. Now, you know your kid. If your kid is going to make a huge mess out of blueberries or cuties, don't pack that. And then up top here, I have two, like, parts of a fig bar. So these, like I said, this is a nice little snack tower. It's small, and you can take it apart and bring the little separate pieces to your kid as they want to eat them. Now, we're also going to have some high-value snacks for when it hits the fan. We've got a few suckers here. These are great for land or for takeoff and descent, especially when they say, you know, we're beginning our descent. That's when kids' ears are going to hurt the most. So that's when you're going to want to encourage you know, sucking, chewing, swallowing, that type of thing. That will help their ears. Their ears have a really hard time. We're not going to put these where the kid knows we have them just yet. This is our go-to. This is our Hail Mary pass. Also, another one that works great is fruit snacks. They're chewy. It keeps kid working those jaw muscles. If you don't like fruit snacks, you could also use little boxes of raisins. Not too many though, because we don't want to have the trots on a plane. That's for grub. That's our grub. Okay, the next thing is going to be our entertainment, and this is going to be our biggest category. We're bringing analog and digital, some sort of tablet, iPad thing, and then this is really important, headphones to go with it. So nobody has to hear your kid's tablet, and so that your kid can actually hear their tablet. Make sure you download movies, games. I like this case too because it has it's pretty rugged, but it has a kickstand on the back. So they can just prop that up, plug in their headphones, and they're good to go. You might have the kind of kid where they can just watch this stuff till their eyes bleed, and you're good to go, and they're just a wonderful little angel throughout the flight. And if that's the case, great. But let's say this isn't enough to keep them occupied. I also like to pull this out when we get on the plane and not beforehand if I can, just to kind of save battery life, all of that. Also make sure you have a charger for this guy. So analog stuff. So we have a little board book that they can have that we can read 900 times if we need to. We have some little, we call them guys, but some little, oop, there goes Black Widow. We have some little toys that for, you know, imaginative play. Wiki sticks. These are little wax coated sticks, basically. And they can bend them and shape them and do fun things with them. These come in all kinds of different versions. This one just happens to be, what is it, princesses? What happens is when you get on the plane, you fill this little pen here with water. And then when they go to color on this with the water, the color is revealed. The cool thing about this is that once it dries, it goes back to white. You can keep reusing it over and over again. So that's entertainment. Again, you know your kid. Bring what your kid's going to like. Sometimes I'll go to Dollar Tree and pick up some fun things they've never seen before. Then we have requirements, so things that they need. Do they have a lovey? I highly recommend you bring a low-value lovey if you can, in case it gets lost. If your kid is one of those kids that has a stuffy comfort item that they need to bring and cannot lose, grab an air tag and a kitten collar with an air tag on it. That way you put it around your stuffy and you know at least where it is. If your kid still uses a pacifier, bring that. In fact, bring two. So I love the ones that have the leash so they don't drop on the floor. But again, this is for, you know, if they want to take a nap, if your kid uses one to take a nap, or if they are, you know, that descent, or, you know, anytime their ears might be hurting, using a pacifier. If your kid still nurses, do that. It just helps to alleviate that pain, and it's also comfort to them. And then lastly, for my, you know, age 2 and up, I pack them little wet wipes too and teach them they can wipe down all of their areas. Let's pack these things up, split them up between parent pack and kid pack. Okay. That's probably about as good as we're going to get for this. Remember, we don't want it to be too full. Okay, now the rest of the stuff we're going to divvy up in the parent bag. Then we still have room left in here to cram receipts, things like that, anything we need to. This isn't fully full. Okay. Then in this front pocket, we're going to put their wipies. You know what? That doesn't go there. We're going to put it in here. Nice and safe. Okay. Let your kid wear this around. See how long they'll wear it for. Let them wear it around the house. If it's too heavy, take the iPad out. Put it in your bag because that's a source of most of the weight in this thing. So we're calling this guy done. Our chooch in here, along with the chooch tie. There, that's our go-to chooch. Then in this other, these come in a pack of 2. So in this other one, we're going to put our necessary stuffy that we have, and then a backup chooch. This is cool because there's zippers on both sides. Okay, I'm going to throw that in there. Okay, then we're going to put snacks, kids' snacks, tucked in there. And then the last thing is we want to make sure we have room for this to just cram it on top when we board the plane. That's nice. That doesn't get in the way there at all. Wow, you could fit a really big water bottle there. She's loaded. She's fully loaded, fully packed and ready to go. And then let's get the little baby guy. There you go. I hope you travel well. I hope you travel safely. I hope this was helpful to you. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Everything that I can, I'll link, especially these great bags, which I'm now fully in love with. And thanks for watching. Bye.